guess we have to address this too. eBay, what are you doing? A money grab right before the holidays. Really? A money grab. In case you guys don't know, eBay's promoted listings sham is now going even further down the road into Shamville. I'm sure you've already done your research. I'm sure you've already heard everybody on every other reselling YouTube channel talk about this. I heard Ryan Roots this morning. I heard Commonwealth Kevin yesterday. Everybody's complaining about this, and I don't blame them. They're gonna charge fees now on top of promoted listings when people don't even click through your promoted listing. It's insane. Do some research into it. It's absolutely nuts. But the long and short of it is, if you have any of your listings on promoted listings, plan on paying that promoted fee 100% of the time if your item sells. They're going to hit you. If somebody clicks on your item and doesn't purchase it, if they click on the promoted listing, and then they come back within 30 days and buy it, or somebody else buys it within 30 days, you're going to get charged that promoted listing fee. And it gets even weirder than that. So yeah, it's exactly like, if you're in sales, right? And somebody comes in and they want to buy this refrigerator from you, and you're ready to sell them this refrigerator because you could use the commission, right, in your check, and they don't buy it. They walk out, right? Oh well, you missed the sale. They come back in 29 days. They buy the same refrigerator, but not from you. They buy it from, Carol, the saleswoman over there in the corner. You still get a piece of her commission because they came back and bought it. They didn't even come back to you to buy it from you. They bought it from somebody else. So eBay is just not standing by their sellers. Once again, whom you make every single dollar from eBay, you make this. You make this from buyers. Zero, Stugats, nothing. All of your money comes from sellers. And right before the holiday, giant money grab for sellers. So right now, what I'm doing, and what I've been doing for the last 6 months or so, is taking every single thing in my store off promoted listings. Completely off. I do a lot of ending my items after like 60, 90 days, and I will sell similar instead of relisting. It's just what I like to do. I feel like it pops me back up in the algorithm better. And as I've been doing that, I'm taking my promoteds off. And I was only promoting at like 2 or 3%. And some items on promoted I was letting sit there for like 200 days, 240 days, and getting nothing. Why am I promoting this? It's not selling anyway. Now I'm going to get charged a fee if somebody else hits. No. So I'm going through all of my listings that, there's a few dozen, maybe 50 that are still promoted, and I'm de-promoting them. And eBay is going to get an extra 0% from me. So if I'm you guys and you want to promote your listings, that's fine. I'm done. Promoted listings did absolutely nothing for my sales. I went through, when I first heard about promoted, I put my entire store on promoted. Didn't do anything except up my fees. And that's all they're doing. Upping your fees, upping your fees, upping your fees. Again, that's why it's called fee pay. That's why people call it evil bay, right? That's why people call it fee bay. What are you guys doing to your sellers here? Anyway, I'm done complaining. Let's go check out some really awesome stuff that I found at the thrift shop. Let's head downstairs. A whole bunch of vintage at the Thrifty Shoppy today. This is actually from 2 different thrift stores, but lots of old stuff. I believe this Tonka is late 60s. It is in amazing shape. Not so much for the El Camino, which is now in the shape of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I do believe that is an original Tonka car carrier car, though. This Camaro over here is not. But still, are you leaving that behind for a dime? I definitely wasn't. And for $6, I mean, unbelievable condition. That's just ridiculous. Same thing with this Nylon dump truck. $4 on that. Same era. Super amazing shape. Yeah, unreal find. Never see stuff like that on the shelf at the thrift store. Same store. Winnie the Pooh. Blue box. I believe it says 1979 back there. This does work. Let's see if we can... I wonder if it'll come up. Pretty neat. Really, again, amazing condition. I'm guessing it came from the same closet as those. But real great shape. Really awesome. This young lady came from another thrift store. And this is... probably can't see it. Oh, you can. Mark's Toys. If it looks like a Johnny West figure, that's because this is Janet West? Janice West. I think it's Janice. She's in pretty good shape, little rubs on the hair and everything, but I had a collection of the Johnny Wests here, did not have her. Already sold those out, so I'm sure she'll move. Little Palpatine, I picked him up because it looks like his hand glows in the dark. So we're going to find out. $19.95 on that. The year, not the price. I think he was $1. This is a 1979 Otajiri Mobile. And it looks pretty fragile. It looks like it's in there. I'm not really sure what it's worth or anything like that, but 1979, I forget what it was, probably another buck. I wasn't going to leave it behind. This was also at the Thrift. Thomas Museum Series. So, I had to open it up there. There we go. I thought it looked like a toolbox, and sure enough, got a little funk in there. Nothing that can't be wiped out with some cleaner. Did a quick comp on this on eBay, and it looks like somebody was asking $90 plus shipping for one, so we just snagged that for the few bucks they were asking for it. No questions asked on that. Definitely going to be some nice profit. This is a little desk fan. Pretty good shape. Not sure if it works yet. It's by Manning Bowman. Did a little quick research on that. If it works, going to be between 20 and 30 bucks. So nice little score on that. Again, a couple of dollars. Pick this dude up. Funky mushroom tree incense waterfall thing. I don't know. It was a couple bucks. Pick this guy up. I love vintage liquor bottles, the oversized ones. And this one looks like someone turned into a lamp, and I'm guessing the light is down here. Because I don't see another way for it to light up. I'm going to check that out. See what happens, not sure on that. But either way, it's a pretty cool piece to sit in the corner of your living room. Check the clothing out real quick. Saw this tag. Wow, that's definitely the right season to pick up a 100% wool sweater. And then there was another tag on it, which has some of the original thread. And it's by Prince Denori. And again, letting you know that's 100% lamb's wool. That is a vintage sweater, new with tags, in great shape. Picked up a nice stack of these old Golden books. Every single one of them is vintage, no repops in here. We'll lot those up on the bay, and they will sell just like the last lot did. 100-year-old ephemera. We're going to go through this in a short, so stay tuned and check that out. I'm going to flip through this. It's a lot of old like serigraphs and artwork. I think it might be from the World's Fair. I'm not sure. Got to check that thing out. But really cool stuff in there. Again, I'm going to put out a short on that just so you guys can take a quick look in there. We picked up this Kidda. Yes, that's Kidda. It's a direct wire. $20 plus shipping on that. Good little score. Couple wrenches, brand new, going in the toolbox. Again, going in the toolbox or going on the shelf just because it looks cool. But, you know, I mean, for a couple bucks. And then got a couple of awesome skateboards, a newer Maple, but it is in fantastic condition. On the underside, got a little grip tape work to be done on top, but looks like somebody's dog might have grabbed it or something. Although, there's nothing on the other side, so maybe that was just rubbing on whatever. Anyway, these guys, this one's really, like, really new. Mechanic? I don't know. Whatever. They were on the side of the road on a pile of garbage, and they were free on the way to the thrift store. So, score, we'll take it. Also free, I helped my friend out yesterday. He needed a little help doing some construction cleanup. And there was a whole shelf full of goodies for the taking in this basement. So we grabbed this welding helmet and this welding blanket, along with a couple of other little things for our shelf. So, and we got paid. So, sweet little deal on that. Might keep those around, might sell them, not sure. One more thing I snagged at the thrift. I'll show you guys this guy. You ever see that logo, folks? You should pick that up. Whatever it is. It's in good shape. Pick it up. You never know. That's the storage bag. This is the front hood cover. And this is the bumper cover, or bra, for a Porsche 996. And I just listed this on eBay, Facebook, and Craigslist for $350 plus shipping. Oh, right. I wanted to tell you guys, update. I'm about to list the last 2 train videos from this crate, which are actually trolley videos. I have already sold 3 of these, folks. I sold 1 double pack for $25 and 2 singles for $20 a piece. And yes, that is plus shipping on top. More vintage clothing. Figured I would tack it onto the end of the video since it's here. We didn't edit yet, so let's go. Champion actually says right on the tag that it's a reverse weave. It's a size large. It's the sickest Aztec pattern all over print that I've basically ever seen on a Champion hoodie. It's just nuts. Don't even know what it's worth. I paid $3 for it. Also on the rack for $3. This is a Billabong fleece. It's a size medium, which happens to fit moi. And this thing is silly warm and, you know, I mean, I won't get lost outside at night. Probably going to stay here with me. Like I said, really, really warm, and it gets chilly here in the garage. So, Billabong fleece, $3. Woo. All right, awesome. So, great stuff. Sorry to have to complain about eBay, but you got to do that once in a while. Hopefully they listen. They got to stop taking advantage of us sellers like this. Feel free to drop a line in the comments. I don't know if they're going to be reading them. I don't exactly have the following that eBay might notice. But, yeah, feel free to sound off if you don't like it, if you think it's fine, if it doesn't affect you, let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will check you out next time.